If there ever was a lost cause of people that are just too damn hard headed for their own goddamn good, people that worship their enemies and treat their own people like shit, look no further than black people. And I'm a black man saying this, and I know it's true, and it's sad to say it, but it is the reality. Black people just don't give a fuck about loving each other. They don't want to love each other. They rather hate each other and love thy enemy. That's what they want to do. You think I'm on here preaching hatred to you? You think I'm on here telling you to hate white people? I'm telling you to be mindful of who you decide to be friends with, and also understand that most of these people don't give a shit about you, because if it was down to their survival of their people as opposed to your people, they would not choose you. They would definitely 100%, 1000% choose their own people over you. Even if that's your best friend I'm talking about, even if that's your woman, your husband, they would choose those people over you in a heartbeat if it made a difference between their survival or yours. The views are still low, as I knew they would be. I make content that promotes black love. Can't get the views. Can't get the views at all. Shitty channels that run their mouth and stop their show unless you give them money. Those are the motherfuckers that get the views. I'm not jealous of them. I don't hate them. But it just shows me. It shows me that this audience is not the same audience that I had when I started. Because in 2013 to 2014, when I was talking about this show and that show that got deleted, so many people came here talking about how they thought about things, how they knew who their enemies were. But unfortunately, the world has changed, and a lot of black people have gotten dumber. I hate to say it. You may think I'm throwing my people under the bus, but I'm not. I'm just telling the absolute fucking truth. It's just the way it is. Some people just hate the sound of my voice. Some people hate the fact that I'm actually telling the truth about what I see. You can say it's my truth, yes, but it is also reality, because what I'm talking about, all the videos that I talk about, they are actually facts. Not me making shit up. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. Black people love white people so much. They love them to death. They will fight tooth and nail for white people over their own people. I know they will. I know they will. Black women champion other black women that date outside their race. They love to watch television shows and soap operas where white men are in relationships with black women, especially dark-skinned women. They cheer that shit on. If the black woman is in a relationship with the black man on a television show, they don't like it. But if a white man can steal that black woman away from a black man on a television show, they love it, because that's the fantasy they have. There are many black women that want to be with white men. There's not a small sector. There is a large majority of black women that want to be with white men. It's just the fucking truth. And there are black men that want to be with non-black women, especially white women. It's just the truth. It's hard to find the people that I can identify with, because it was easy back in the day, but it's hard to find them now because there are too many idiotic black people who want to be white. They want to be part of white society. They want to have their white friends. They want to have their white husbands and wives. They want to have biracial children. They just want to be around whiteness because they worship whiteness over their blackness. They forgive white people for every sin they commit against them, but a black person that commits a sin against another black person is never forgiven, ever. And when I speak these facts and I talk about these things that are real, these people don't want to hear it because the truth fucking hurts. And it's not just my truth, it is the truth, period. I waste my time when I get in front of this camera and I talk this shit, but I just feel it in my soul to get it out. So I put it on camera, and if somebody watches it, then they watch it. But I don't preach hate. I don't speak hatred. You know who preaches hate? The same fucking people you think are your best friends, the same people you think who have your best interests at heart, they're your fucking enemies. They're the ones who preach hate. They're the ones who say, we're not like our ancestors, but yet we're still living in a society that has racism, and it's still being perpetrated by the same fucking people with the same skin color. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Supposedly we live in a post-racial society because once black people were able to date and marry white people, all of a sudden racism ended. No, it did not end. You've got racist white men that are married to black women and they hate black people. And that black woman looks like a complete fucking idiot. And they have children with these white men. You got black men sleeping with racist white women that hate black women. We live in a very dysfunctional society when it comes to black people. We've got people on the continent of Africa that worship whiteness so much that they put white women as their representation of their continent. You got African women who worship white Jesus and say, I'm going to show just how much I love Jesus by getting a white man and having a biracial child. They love whiteness. Why can't you just be real about what you feel in your heart? You worship whiteness. You want someone that's white because you believe white is good and clean and black is nasty, evil, and dirty. Let's just be real here. Tell the truth. Why pretend? And don't pretend to be a pro-black woman or a pro-black man when you still have these tendencies to be with people outside of your race. You talk all that black, empowerment stuff, but at the end of the day, when you go to sleep and get under the covers, who are you getting under the covers with? A non-black person having non-black children. But you love black people and you're black first. No, you're not. You're not. And I'm not even pro-black. I'm just pro-black love and being with us first above all others. You can say it's pro-black if you want to, but I just want it to be the way it used to be, which I know I can't force people. I'm not trying to. I'm just talking to the ones and speaking to their souls who want to listen. The ones who don't want to listen, which is a great majority of people, even some of my subscribers, they can kick rocks. Yeah. If you're a subscriber and you believe in interracial dating, you can kick rocks. You can. Interracial dating to me is disgusting. It's evil. It's dirty. It's propaganda. You don't see enough representation of black love on television like you did back in the day in the 70s, in the 80s, early 90s, of course. We had a lot of representation in our television shows. The Cosby Show, Different World, they show black people in a different light, in a more positive light, going to college and having relationships with each other. But now all you see is nothing but fucking dysfunction. It mirrors the society that we live in. We have love and hip hop. We have all these ratchet shows that show black people acting like ratchet idiots and assholes with no fucking morals at all. We've got a society of black people, a community of black people that worship hoes. Hoes are to be looked up to now. Sexy Red, Cardi B. Those are the role models now. Megan Thee Stallion, those are the role models now. Rappers, drug dealers, all the people that do the wrong shit, we look up to them. I don't, but I'm saying as a majority of most of the people in the community these days, they look up to those people as heroes. The people who are doing actually good things and contributing to society as a whole in our black community, they are looked upon as lames. They are looked upon as not interesting enough to care about, to celebrate. But we celebrate the dysfunction. We celebrate the idiots. We celebrate the people who don't do us any favors by falling into the stereotype and loving the fact that they are the stereotype, relishing the fact that they are the stereotype. Black women that love black men so much but have white boyfriends in the background. Had a history of fucking with white boys, but all of a sudden, since the white boys done dog you out, now you want to fuck with a black man. No, you don't get to come back. And any black man that takes a black woman that has been ran through by white men, she don't need to come back to the black community, and he needs to get his head examined because he is a fucking simp. I'm disgusted with this shit. It makes me have no passion to talk about it. Some people are happy because, like I said, maybe my voice, a lot of people don't want to hear me. They rather listen to people like Torian Rain and the Radical Home Goddess. Those are good channels, yeah. Chris Crazy House, listen to those people. But there was a time when people did listen to what I had to say, and I appreciated it. I'm not jealous of anybody, but I'm not going to start talking again and have 40 views on a video that I know I poured my heart and soul into. Because most of the time when these people talk, they write a script or they just talk out of their ass. I'm talking from the heart when I do my videos. I've always done it that way. That's why people knew who I was back in the day when I was on my old channel. They knew exactly who I was in the comment section. They knew exactly who I was when they saw me. I don't get up here and fucking play games. I get up here and tell how I feel because it's the reality. And a lot of you black people are not ready for the reality check. You want to live in fantasy land and keep worshiping black women that fuck with white boys. You want to listen to these fat, out of shape motherfuckers who just put their voices on camera. I put my face on camera before. You already know how I look. But you got these fat, out of shape motherfuckers that get on camera and they got to take a deep breath every time they finish a sentence and start a new one and tell you about how this is a Keisha and you should stay away from every single black woman. Fat, out of shape, ugly motherfuckers that can't get a woman that are telling you as a black man you need to stay away from black women because he hasn't gotten a black woman or he's got the wrong type. Ugly, hate-filled black females. You look ugly when you have hate inside your heart, telling other black women to stay away from black men to abort black babies. And you got factions now, black male faction, black woman faction that are telling other black females and other black males to stay away from each other. What will that result in? The hatred of each other. They are literally agents of white supremacy. And if you don't understand that, you will never understand, because anybody who's black, who is doing the work of the devil, they're working for white supremacy when they are telling us to stay away from each other, when they are telling us to separate. The only kind of separation we should have in our community is separating the people who are doing wrong from the people who are doing right. Criminals go over here, swirlers go over here. People who are doing something for the community and for the rest of the world go over here, and black love people, couples, go over here. It's pathetic what I see. It's pathetic. And it's never going to get through to anybody but the people who have already watched me. And most of those people are gone because I haven't done videos in a long time. They've moved the fuck on. But like I said, I have subscribers that are, I know there's some subscribers that I have that support interracial dating. You can't justify interracial dating to me, and you never will. And if I can't convince you that interracial dating is bad and it's disgusting and I don't like it for the reasons that I like it, that you like it, then I'll never be able to fucking to convince you. I'm never going to agree with interracial dating, whether it's a black man paired up with a white woman or it's a white man paired up with a black woman. I'm never going to like it. I don't care. You can tell me whatever the fuck you want to tell me. I'm never going to like it. I don't like it in movies. I don't like it in real life. I don't like it on my ads. I don't like it in my video games. I don't like it in my movies. I don't like it anywhere. I'm not interested. I don't have interest in white women. I don't know why black men do. I don't know why black women, why black women have this thing for white men. I don't understand it. And I don't want to understand. I don't want to understand what an idiot understands, because that's idiotic thinking. They continue to kill black women in these relationships. You talk about black men are killing you. Okay, I'm not going to say black men are innocent. I'm not going to say you black women are innocent either. A lot of you are dummies, just like the black men. But you're getting killed by these white men. You're not telling the truth about what happens in those relationships. But you can't wait to get on camera and talk about what a black man did to a black woman today. It's pathetic. And you're pathetic too. And anybody that listens to you are equally pathetic. I don't care if people hate me. See, I'm on this train. I want to tell people this. I've told people this in life. People that know me know what I'm about to say because they've heard this from me a million times. I'm on a train, okay? Or a bus, whatever the fuck you want to call it. A train or a bus. Take your pick. It's called, and it's a tour. It's a fucking tour. I've been on the tour for 30 years. I've been on the tour for 30 fucking years since I was in my teens. It's called the I Don't Give a Fuck Tour. And I love it because you know what? Despite what I said in this video about not getting views, I'm still making the video, right? And despite what anybody thinks about me, they want to call me hateful, they want to call me an asshole, they want to call me a race baiter, they want to call me this, they want to call me that. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't. I don't care. That's what separates me from every other YouTuber and anybody else you might know in real life. I don't care what people think about me because their opinions of me don't matter. Because guess what? Are they paying my rent? Are they paying my light bill? Are they paying any of my bills? I'm paying my bills. I like feedback from people if they want to give it. Yes, I would appreciate it. That I appreciate. I'll communicate with people, yes. But what you think about me being this or being that, I don't care. So I've said my piece in this video. It will barely get any views. Maybe go up to 20. Maybe go up to 30. Who knows? Never going to get 1,000 views on any video that I've done. YouTube shadow bans it, and the subscribers don't watch. And I know this is true because the other channel that I have other channels, I have a lot more. But I have a gaming channel right now. I'm not saying what it is because I don't want nobody to subscribe who's not going to watch. But when I put content on there, and I put content on there just a couple of days ago, already got 1,000 views within 2 days. So I know my subscribers over there watch me. My subscribers on this channel don't give a fuck about me. They just subscribe to subscribe and they don't give a shit what I have to say. So I don't give a shit what they think of me. Yes, I'm talking to subscribers. If you don't like me, you should leave. I'll be okay. Because like I said, I'm only interested in people who want to talk, who want to deal with black unity and black love. You could say, oh, it's a dying concept. But hey, if it's only 20 people, then fine. But at the same time, I'm not going to waste my time a lot doing this because the views are not there. I put it out there because I know somebody's going to watch it. But anyway, it's sad that we do have some black people that are like this, but unfortunately we do. They just worship white and they want to be white. And I've gone way too long in this video, so I'm going to end it now. And for those people who have always come through and supported by giving me a like and giving me feedback, I appreciate you. I never ask anybody for a dime. I don't make a Patreon to ask people for money like these clowns you watch do. I don't stop shows if I did a live stream to ask people for money because, oh, we got to stop the show because we don't have a lot of likes. We don't have enough support. These motherfuckers care about black people so much. They care about black people so much, running their mouth, but they're going to stop a show to get donations. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm out of here.